Now we've drawn our first cube, I would like you to go ahead and draw this second cube. Now before you just start copying exactly what's on the screen, we need to have a little look at how big this cube is. So as we found out before, these lines and these lines make up the front. So that would make this here the front of the cube. These lines and these lines make up the side, and these lines and these lines make up the top. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with the front. So the front, if we go from here, we can see that this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 5 going in this direction here. Now it's really important when we count to not count where we start. Okay, that's 0. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're counting how many gaps we're going across, how many square lengths. Next, if we go up, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So we know that the height of this is 4, and we can use an arrow like that, and that means we're using this line here. Now we've got the depth, and this is 1, 2. So we know this is 2 deep, going this way using those lines. And when you can see that we can use any combination of two of these to work out how big one of the sides is. So we can see this one and this one here would obviously be the front. This one and this one would be the side, and the top one and the bottom one using the diagonal lines would be the top. So go ahead, pause the video here, have a look at these and attempt to draw this first cube, please. Okay, hopefully you've successfully drawn this cube and you were able to use these numbers. So the next task I would like you to do is to take a look at these 3 sets of numbers. So we have cube A, which is 3 by 3 by 5, cube letter B, which is 3 by 2 by 6, and C, 2 by 1 by 3. So go ahead, pause the video here, see if you can draw these 3 cubes out. Don't forget to label them A, B and C, and I'll see you in just a second. Okay, hopefully that's gone well and you've managed to draw 3 cubes the same as I have here. So we can see 3 by 3 by 5 deep. Go ahead, pause the video again and just double check that your cubes are the same size. If they're not, have a quick look back at the sizes, see if you can figure out where you went wrong and try and draw them again for me, please. Alright, so we're now able to draw cubes to a specific size. So we predetermine how big we want something to be and draw it that big with intent. Okay, so that means we're creating intentionally sized cubes. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to look at adding a little bit more detail onto cube A, and what I'm going to want to do for that is I'm going to want to put a hole through cube A, and I'm going to put a large hole in this top area here. So again, as I'm looking at this rectangle, I'm only trying to visualize these lines. I'm trying to ignore the lines that go down. What I want to do is I want to put a rectangular slot right in the middle here. So I'm going to start at this top corner, I'm going to go down 3, across and up and across like that. So I've now effectively drawn a rectangle on this top surface. Now to give it depth, to make sure it looks like it's cutting down and through, the only line we would be able to see would be this one here coming down. So if I now just go over these lines a bit more confidently and a bit darker, you can see now I've got a hole going through here. I'm also going to have a go at adding a similar hole here and a hole right in the middle here. So what I'd like you to do is pause the video and have a go at doing that. Okay, hopefully you were able to do that. You can see here I'm going to do that very quickly, and this is what you should have drawn. We should have got that one there, and the important bit would be that line there, and then hopefully you were able to draw a square here and put this line here in. Now what I'd like you to go ahead and do is I'd like you to add just one hole, any size you like, on the top of cube B, and then meet me in the next video. Thank you very much. Bye.